Hello friends and welcome to Ms. Blanks' virtual math class, and today we will be composing numbers from 0 to 5. The Cub. You will know how to build or compose numbers 0 through 5 using objects, pictures, and a 10 frame. You will understand that numbers can be represented with objects and put together to make a new number. You will be able to compose numbers 0 through 5 using pictures, objects, and a 10 frame. So before we start, let's practice counting backwards from 5 and watch the numbers decrease. Ready? Let's begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good job. Okay, friends, so we have been working with numbers 0 to 5, counting forward and backwards. We even used a number line and we even represented numbers. Okay, so for example, let's look at the number 3. We represented the number 3 in word form, and we represented the number 3 in number form, and we also represented in pictures. Okay, so did you know that we can build numbers just like we build Legos? Okay, watch me build the number 3 with these blocks, okay? So right now, as you can see, we have 2 red blocks and we have 1 blue block, okay? But like I said, I'm going to build the number 3, okay? So something that I can do is I can have my 2 red blocks and my 1 blue box come together to make the number 3, okay? Watch me do it. Okay, so remember I had 2 red blocks and 1 blue block, okay? And when I count them all together, 1, 2, 3, I made the number 3, okay? I had 2 red blocks and 1 blue block, and I made the number 3, okay? That is called compose, okay? Compose means to build or make a new number. Okay, so just like I did with my blocks, first I had 2 red blocks and 1 blue block. Okay, but when I put the blue block with the red blocks, I was able to see that 2 and 1 make 3. Okay, because I have 2 red blocks and 1 blue block. 1, 2, 3, and I made the number 3. Okay, that is called composing. So now I am going to take it off of present mode and I'm going to show you how to compose the number 2. Okay, so we have blank and blank make 2. Okay, so I'm going to use a red counter. So that's 1 and that's 1. Okay, so I can see that I already made the number 2 because I have 1, 2. Okay, so now I'm going to see how many red counters I have. Okay, so I have 1 red counter, and now I'm going to look at how many blue counters I have, and I have 1 blue counter. Okay, so I know that 1 because I have 1 red counter and 1 because I have 1 blue counter make 2. Okay, 1, 2. Can you see that? Great, great. All right, so let's make 2 another way, okay? So this one might be a little tricky. So I am going to use 1 and 2, okay? So I used 2 red counters to make the number 2, okay? So how many red counters do I have? I have 2. Awesome. Now, did I need any blue counters? No, because I already made 1, 2 with my red ones. So how many blue counters did I have to use to make 2? I didn't have to use any or none. And what number represents none? 0. So something that you can see is 2 because you have 2 red counters, and 0 because you have 0 blue counters make the number 2. Okay? So don't forget, sometimes we forget about the number 0 and that it means none. Okay? All right. So let's try and compose the number 3. Okay, let's try to compose the number 3. So this time, I think I want to use 2 red counters. 1, 2, and then I think I want to use 1 blue counter. And 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I made the number 3. And I did that by using 2, because I had 2 red counters, and 1, because I had 1 blue counter, and I composed the number 3. See? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right, let's try another one. All right. So let's say this time I want to use blue. Okay. So I want to compose the number 3, and I'm going to use my blue counters. So I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3. Right? Now, how many red counters did I use to make the number 3? Okay, I have 1. And then how many blue counters did I use to compose the number 3? 2, yes. So I know that 1, because I had 1 red counter, and 2, because I had 2 blue counters, composes the number 3. Okay? All right, now we're going to get to your assignment. So you will compose numbers up to 5 using a 10 frame, and your assignment will be posted below this video. Okay, some materials that you will need is 1 red crayon, 1 blue crayon, maybe a pencil, and a 10 frame. See you soon.